Okay, so let's see, in 7 ways you can get into a business school. 7 different ways you can get through, purely through your vision. Purely, doesn't matter what your background is, doesn't matter. You can obviously get through story selling, not storytelling. Storytelling क्या होता है, मेरी लाइफ में ये हुआ. Who cares? Who cares? Your friend might care, your family might care, some more people might care. But when it comes to high stakes, nobody cares as to what happened. It is about how I add value through my story. What happened in my life is the story we tell all our friends over drinks. We tell, this is what our random conversations are like. Please stop having these conversations. When people come back from office and they say, oh, मेरा दिन कैसा था, स्कूल से वापस आते थे सब, this is what we have been doing all our lives. Stop doing this. It makes no sense. It doesn't give you even one extra rupee of income. How I add value through my story. Now that is why I made you read my story. Tell me from this perspective, how do I add value to a business school? Is it coming through in my story, or you feel it is all about what happened in my life? Or do you think it is coming through that my essays or story was not shared, my essays actually were shared? Does it come through as to how I create value to the school and to people in general, or it is only about kya hua, ye hua, ye hua? Please tell.
No, sir, it was collated very beautifully, sir. So usually the rookie mistake all of us make is our essays are like a reflection of our CV, so we don't try to put to it. But when I read your essays, it genuinely felt like a proper story, like you were trying to
My
sell
point
yourself
is
to
not
the
even that. My point is,
adcom.
what is the selling part here? That means how is it?
Yeah.
This is not, although I have to use this, I have to always say what happened in my life. Obviously, that is without this. How does it tell how I add value? Forget the feedback. When you read it, what value am I adding? What value?
Sir, I think your essay portrays how you can be of service to people. It shows that you don't take no for an answer. When you were slapped by your teacher, you decided to go back into your shell, but you had your own strong set of family members, your own network that helped you back on your feet, and your school
But
teacher.
that is not
your,
important to a
home
school.
teacher.
I'm sorry, but how I add value is
So-
different from. So what?
So the
what
way you added value was you
I
showed
think-
the school your potential. So you showed the school what potential you could bring to the school, and further
So
from there,
think about
if you
it.
graduate
Does
from
your
there.
story convey this point, or does it convey this point? I'll tell you today, if you were to write your story, this is what it will be about. It is very rarely going to be about. It can be changed, but this is the point. We'll see. So this could be one way to get through. The third thing can be, are you ready for the uncertain world? Because this is the biggest leadership max. If you want to reach CEO of a company, that level, then this is what you have to probably say. Handling uncertainty, some ways. How do we show this? Leadership. If you are a leader, you are dealing with uncertain people's temperaments, things, markets. Everything is uncertain. There is nothing that can be called certain. Entrepreneurship is purely uncertain. Sales, anybody can slam the door shut in your face, no matter who you are. You may be the CEO of a company, you may be talking to the client. Client can treat you like a sales representative. Nobody cares about who you are. So it is like this. Very early in my life, somebody used to tell me कि market जूता मार मार के सब सिखा देता है. बिल्कुल सही है वो चीज. That is a great line to understand, because that is uncertainty. Public speaking, इससे बड़ा uncertainty तो कुछ भी नहीं. You may fail in the first 10 minutes, first 1 minute, first 10 seconds. Sports, you think you're going to win, the next second you lose. Uncertainty of all kinds. Fundraising, obviously uncertain, because you just don't know what will click. Foundation related work, that I work with Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, let's say, or I work with this social impact kind of work. Every single day you're dealing with this level of uncertainty. Bill Gates is trying to vaccinate the world for a better future. Everybody should welcome him. Half of Africa and even some parts of America tell vaccination is bad because the church says so, because it is there in the Bible. Imagine what we have come to if someone were to say vaccination is bad. Imagine he wouldn't have even prepared for such an eventuality. What kind of readiness? आपको पागलों की तरह इन चीजों से लड़ना पड़ रहा है on the ground. You're trying to really convince civil servants, you're trying to convince governments that it is a good thing, which is already a good thing. So totally uncertain. Social impact of any kind is uncertain anyway. Work without well-defined problems. That is why there is so much emphasis Now you might say, अरे ये NGO work ये मुझे क्यों? इसलिए क्योंकि this shows your readiness. Your marks don't show your readiness for this kind of world. That is also needed, by the way. If you say that no, I don't know any math, you are not welcome. Sorry, you need to know that also. You need a very strong right brain but very strong left brain combo as well. Clearly, failures, totally uncertain how one deals with failure. So it teaches you a lot. All kinds of crises, if you can come through. I showed 2 or 3 stories of CEOs who had to go through crisis. We tell their names all the time. They are legends for us. So if this can happen for you at a small level, okay, any new initiatives you took, any cross-cultural experience, is always going to be a lot of uncertainty. All top jobs automatically mean uncertainty. The more you want to rise in your career, the more you want to rise, the more ready you have to be for this life. If you are not, it's better कि आप अपना ड्रीम ही छोटा कर लो. ठीक है, मैं यहीं तक ही काफी है, मेरे को क्या फर्क पड़ता है, मेरा 5 लाख सैलरी है, 10 लाख हो जाए मैं खुश हूँ, बस ये this is the life. This will really mean that. Okay, every single moment, every top job automatically means, if you really wonder that somehow CEO salaries are so outrageously big in America that the average salary of a worker is like CEO salary is 500 plus times. Why? Not because CEO is biologically any different or something. CEO can think, CEO all the time handles uncertainty. अभी जियो आने के बाद एयरटेल के जो 2 साल निकले हैं, don't you think founder of Airtel or CEO or the top management of Airtel would have had to know? And today Airtel is once again really topping the charts. It has been able to survive that competition. So everywhere you will see top jobs need uncertainty. Or the fourth way is to give novel insights. We'll see what can be done. Here you can do this easily. You can do this easily. Handling curveballs. Curveballs could be an essay question, a video essay. Now, many schools these days don't believe in text essays because they feel that text essay में आप किसी और से भी लिखवा सकते हो. Or the third thing is interview questions. Yeah, right. This could be there. Very strong convictions that I bloody don't accept the world the way it is. I genuinely want to make a dent in the universe, that sort of a thing, but backed by something that you have done in your life. Always it is written, talk in verbs. Don't talk in nouns. Nouns means I have a dream of doing this. I want to save Indian rivers. I want to save Tibetan refugees. I want to save those. All this is useless. This is not. Verb means what have you done? आपने किया क्या उसकी बात करो. Don't try to tell me your dream, because dream is easy to tell. I can tell any dream. So you have to somehow connect it to a story. So this could be number 6. And the 7th can be, you are so good that the school wants you more than you want the school. Simple. The school feels that you really, then you also get a scholarship. If you are so good at something, even GMAT, that is why GMAT 770, very strong chance that even in round 3 you can get a scholarship. Round 3 log bolte hain admission nahi hota. We have example Vandita Kamath in front of you. We've shown it to all of you probably. Round 3, Wharton, world's #1 school, giving her scholarship at 770 score. Why? Because the school wants her more than she wants us. Ek cheez ka dhyan rakhna, whenever you get scholarship, it implies just one thing. The school wants you more than you want the school, which is a great place to be in. ISB से किसी को अभी 100% स्कॉलरशिप मिला है,